For 2 years, Hollywood has been holding its breath. Every studio executive, every actor, and every writer has been waiting for the first domino to fall in the war against AI video. Well, the silence just broke. And it wasn't broken by a lawsuit or a protest. It was broken by a check, a massive one. Disney has just officially partnered with OpenAI's Sora. This isn't just a small experiment. Disney is investing $1 billion into OpenAI equity. They are wiring the most valuable intellectual property vault on Earth directly into the engine of the most powerful video generator in existence. But before you panic about seeing a digital Luke Skywalker replacing Mark Hamill, you need to see the fine print, because the devil is in the details. And this contract has a very specific clause that changes everything. It is called the Iron Man Mask Clause. Here is the rule. Iron Man can fly, he can blast lasers, he can save the world in Sora, but he cannot take off his helmet. Under this new deal, Disney is only licensing characters that are fully animated or fully masked. Think Mickey Mouse, Stitch, or a stormtrooper. But no human faces, no Robert Downey Jr., no Harrison Ford. This distinction is critical. It is the firewall between technology and a massive labor lawsuit. By keeping the masks on, Disney sidesteps the radioactive issue of digital likeness rights. They are telling the unions, we are not cloning actors, we are cloning costumes. But here is the strategic twist that most people are missing. This deal isn't just about making movies cheaper. It is about where those movies live. To understand the strategy, we have to look at what Sora used to be. When it first appeared, it was like a slot machine. You pulled the lever and it spit out chaos. SpongeBob fighting Godzilla, Pokémon in real life. It was a copyright nightmare. But Disney doesn't do nightmares. They do walled gardens. They are taking that chaotic technology and putting it inside a cage. And this brings us to the double standard that has the tech world scratching its head. On one hand, Disney is currently suing Midjourney and Google, claiming that training AI on their images is theft. On the other hand, they just handed Sam Altman a $1 billion check to do exactly that. Is it hypocrisy? No, it is a shakedown. And it is brilliant. Disney is using a carrot and stick approach. The stick is the lawsuit. If you scrape our data without asking, we will drag you through court for a decade. The carrot is the Sora deal. If you pay us, give us equity, and let us write the rules, you get the keys to the Magic Kingdom. They are trying to force AI out of the Napster era and into the Spotify era, but entirely on their terms. So, what does this actually look like for you? This is where the real stakes come in. Disney isn't just using Sora to make movies. They are building a platform. Think about Roblox. Kids don't just play games on Roblox, they build them. Disney sees that engagement loop and wants it for themselves. Imagine opening Disney Plus, but instead of just watching a Marvel movie, you can generate your own. But remember the walled garden. You won't be able to make Iron Man do whatever you want. There is a joint steering committee, a brand appendix, a literal rule book that says Iron Man cannot be at a political rally, and Elsa cannot be in a horror movie. It is a sanitized, brand-safe sandbox. You get the tools of a god, but the rules of a theme park. Here is the payoff. This shifts Disney Plus from a passive library into an active studio, and the business model changes with it. Why just charge you $15 a month for access when they can charge you microtransactions to unlock the Premium Avengers Asset Pack for your own creations? They are turning fans into creators and then charging them for the privilege. This is the industrialization of creativity. Disney has brought in Jeff Williams, the former COO of Apple, to sit on their board. That is not a coincidence. They want Apple-level control over hardware, software, and content. They are building a closed loop where you watch, you create, you share, and you pay. all without ever leaving the Disney app. So the question isn't, will AI replace artists? That question is too small. The real question is, are we moving toward a future where the only people allowed to use high-end AI tools are the ones who pay rent to the biggest IP landlords in history? The Wild West of AI is ending. The landlords are moving in. If you think this deal is good for creativity, or if you think it's the death of the independent artist, I want to hear your take in the comments below. This story is developing fast, and we are going to be tracking every move, so make sure you subscribe and hit that bell. You do not want to miss what happens next.